Welcome back to Good Morning Maine. We're here with Allison Arbo. She is the Executive Director of Destination Moosehead Lake. Allison, thanks for joining us today.
Oh, thank you for having me on today.
Of course. Yeah. So you're here to talk about all sorts of stuff going on in the Moosehead Lake region this weekend.
Yeah, we are. First off, one of the big events that's coming up this weekend is our Moose Mania 5K, 10K Kids Fun Run.
Cool.
We do it at this time of the year because, as we know, moose is the time that they're out, and a lot of our visitors come to the Moosehead region to see our beloved moose, and that's a big draw. So we usually would hold this on Memorial Day weekend, and this year we actually decided to move it back a weekend just because of Memorial Day is a very busy time up in Moosehead, and we needed to make sure roads are safe. Also, timers were in a little bit of a constraint this year to get one that would come on Memorial Day weekend. So we had to back off due to being able to get a really good professional timing company to come and do our race for us.
It seems like it works out for everybody though, because less traffic for folks who just maybe want a weekend fishing on the lake.
Yes, and it's free fishing weekend coming up too.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so free fishing weekend is happening this weekend along with, come up, race in the morning, go out on the lake, and fish or out on one of our rivers or smaller ponds to go fishing.
What does free fishing weekend entail?
Yeah, so free fishing weekend is a weekend that's open to anyone. You don't have to have a license. So it's usually 2 days that you can just get out and enjoy. It's really good for our visitors who are coming because everyone, even if you're from another state, you have to buy a license to fish in our waters. So it's a really great weekend for people just to enjoy, getting out, doing something.
Yeah, they want people to give it a try.
Yeah, give it a try.
That might spark some economic activity.
Absolutely.
And as long as you don't have any prohibitions on in the past, you can do it.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
So it's probably already pretty booked out. People should, if they haven't already, they should be thinking about it.
Yeah, they really should. So we just came off Memorial Day weekend, which is always our kind of kickoff. And at that time, very crowded. ATV trails have just opened. Everybody is wanting to get out, and they come up for about 3 days. We are we'll go into this kind of couple weeks where there's people coming through, but not as much. And then when school gets out, for vacation, we got our people coming. And they're coming for a week, 2 weeks, 5 days, the typical vacation. Yet you do want to plan ahead. That is one thing. We do still have some openings up there for tours and things. Midweek is a little bit more open than your weekends. There's that scattered of availability. So really planning ahead. The other thing is when you come up, really be patient. Maybe have a plan B. Sometimes, you want to go into Lily Bay State Park, but you can't because they're at capacity. It's really capacity of cars. So if you're going up, make sure you might carpool with your friends. Don't come in just two in a car for your group. Get in a car together. And just, always have a plan B and be patient with people up there.
There's limited businesses to serve breakfast and all that stuff.
There's limited, sometimes there's limited breakfast options. There's also, we facing the worker shortage. We don't have as many workers as we would want. So it gets crowded when you have especially the ones right in downtown Greenville, but spread out. Go to Monson, go to Rockwood. There's other, we have our other towns around.
Cocodjo.
Cocodjo.
It's one of my favorites.
Yes, absolutely. You go up to Cocodjo. There's a trading post up there that you can go and grab some lunch, take off out into or get something to go on your way and really go out, have a picnic. Grab something in one of the towns, go out, have a picnic. At one of the spots.
Any other major events coming up this summer you want to?
Our biggest event is 4th of July. We'll be having fireworks and parade, and there are a few other events happening. I've heard talk that there's going to be a cornhole tournament that's going to be a fundraiser. Some things are still a little bit in development, so not the full list is scheduled yet, but we'll be announcing all that coming up really soon.
I love a cornhole tournament. Sounds fun.
It does.
All right. Well, it looks like we're about out of time. Where can people learn more?
Yes, so if you want to sign up for the race or learn more about what's happening in the Moosehead region, you can go to destinationmooseheadlake.com.
Easy enough. I love your website, by the way. It's one of the cleanest, easiest to access websites.
Thank you.
Fantastic.
Yeah, we put some grant funding from the Maine Office of Tourism into that, and we wanted to really make that as special as Moosehead is so that they could really enjoy it.
It really shows. Awesome. Well, thank you for joining us, Allison. We'll send it over to Devin Biggs for our full weather forecast.